are the options?
Well, the main propulsion unit they have is the starter motor. And then they've got to add a propeller to that, and a gland, so they can put the faster propeller shaft to the body.
Just to stop you, when you mentioned a gland, I would have thought that a canal being substantially fresh water, and could, for a shorter short period, have the electrics all immersed. In fact, my whisk here, which is a 3-volt battery and a little electric motor, in fact works perfectly well underwater.
Yep, sure.
Even though it's fully submerged. So I would have thought that they might perhaps get away without a gland.
On the short course, yeah.
If you had to make a guess, how fast do you think they go?
About a mile an hour.
Now, is this going to be used like a real outboard motor, that it's going to be at the back of your boat, or is it going to be a puller?
We were going to mount it at the front so that it pulled it along. We were going to connect it to the front wheels, the front wheel.
To the steering mechanism.
Use it to steer as well.
But it must depend a bit, of course, how much room you've got for the washers of the propeller, because if it gets reflected from something, it's really rather like an aeroplane landing, that you get all the force that reflected forwards, you won't get very far.
Well, a lot of that's going to depend on the depth we've got beneath, so whether we can put it lower down.
It is actually, the canal isn't going to be very much deeper than this tank
so
is.
It's going to depend on how much the actual vehicle...
Yeah, how much it settles in the water when we try it out. We're hoping to try it out in here.
Jim, pieces of wood and a wheel, what part of your team solution is this?
Well, the general idea was to turn the wheel around through 180 degrees on the car, so it stood forward of the bodywork.
Yeah.
And then we fixed a paddle to the wheel itself, which will drive the car with the car upside down. And we're not sure what size paddle we need on here yet.
Yeah.
But that'll be something we'll do
You're going to try that in the tank?
Yeah.
How are you going to float the car?
We're going to float it upside down, and the displacement should balance the weight of the total weight of the car, including the prop shaft and parts of the engine that we haven't taken off. And we intend using the back wheels to drive paddles.
Right, so it's going to float upside down with the back heavy, basically.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
We're not quite sure about that because there's a slight problem there in the level of the boat. We've left the engine in, we've taken the plugs out, released the head so there's no pumping action. Just a little bit too much weight in there for us, but we think if we cut the bottom out of here, understanding it might just balance it.
Yeah. You're going to try all this in the tank, are you? Yeah.
Hello, sailors. Can I interrupt you for a moment?
Oh, there.
Looking at your, I suppose a car would no longer be the appropriate
Not
name.
at the moment, no.
You appear to have cemented up the door.
Yeah. Well, you see, it's going to be reversed, and as you can see, we've cut holes in the floor, and we will just use that as the shell of the boat.
So how are you going to drive it?
Well, at the moment...
Ah, yes. That's the cooling fan again.
Yes, it's the old cooling fan. We're going to probably have a direct drive.
Get on the wet, yes.
With a handle on this motor through a hole which we'll make at the back.
So you have a gland around here somewhere?
Some sort of gland which we haven't decided on yet.
Well, it would have to be waterproof, so would it?
Hopefully.
Or at least for short-term waterproof.
100 yards. And this will also give us a little bit of steerage. We will put a rudder on, and we can also adjust it to the trim of the boat.
Now, if you put the rudder on, you're aware that the rudders, unless you're going really quite fast, really work by deflecting the water stream from the propeller.
Yes.
Your rudder should really be out here somewhere, shouldn't it?
Yes, I don't think we'll be able to do that, so perhaps we could just use it to move the water side to side and just give us a slight steerage, because usually the canal is quite straight.
It's a straight course, so I mean, there will be wind and wave deflecting it.
Yes.
The green car is also intended to be used upside down, and fixed onto the back wheels are very large paddles, with the intention being putting blades on the end of these paddles. Now, they hope, and I think this remains to be seen, that the water line, when they're afloat, is going to be somewhere around here, by balancing it appropriately, so that these paddles will give propulsion to the car.
Looking at the red car going in, unlike the other two, this is going to float the right way up. It'll be interesting to see at what level it floats. You can see there the steering fixings for the outboard propulsion system.
It's wet in here.
Yes.
Not leaking, is it? Not much, is it?
race is about to start, but safety first. I've got 3 divers from HMS Daedalus paddling at my feet to see that nobody drowns. The course starts here and ends at a section down the straight canal where a boat can just be seen in the distance. Harry, start them off.
Are you ready, teams? I'm afraid we've still got a problem. The green car's gone right down. It's overfilled with water ballast. OK, the other 2 cars. Gentlemen, are you ready? OK, 3, 2, 1, go!
Yellow team surging ahead. Well, sort of. Making quite good headway. There seems to be an unseemly amount of barging against the red team.
Unfortunately, the green car's disaster.
Still, headway is being made.
A bit of bumping going on there.
Pushing. Our motive power's on.
Mechanical power seems to be at a discount. Muscle power is taking over. I must say, this inter-team barging doesn't seem according to the strict rules of the gentleman's egg race. Still, the Kent Fire Brigade are forging ahead. Maybe rather decorative with their red collars.
Kent Fire Brigade are forging ahead, heading for the winning line. Lee Man have adopted an alarming angle. This stage of the game looks extremely dangerous. But Kent Fire Brigade, with their car on, and now a boat, remains fairly stable. And it's still got the lights on. Lee Murray defiantly blowing a horn. Seems to be a bit of bumping going on there.
3/4 of the way along the course now. Yellow still leading. I'm not at all sure that the glide path adopted by the red team is actually going to get them to the finishing line. Flag fluttering valiantly, streaming in the wind.
Kent Fire Brigade are forging ahead.
Now they're crossing the finishing line. Lengths ahead. No photo finish needed here. Well done. Whilst perhaps a little sadly, the red team hobbles, pushes, glides, floats over the finishing line. Valiantly still afloat, but only just. The green car, having made 0 progress, exits vertically. The score.
Teams, can I ask you to join me for the results, please? Now, in reverse order, can we talk about the green team first, Glaxo Chem? Obviously, you came last in the race, so we gave you 15. We thought the engineering wasn't bad at all, and we gave you 15 for that. And we thought the whole effects of the car was quite pretty, and a 10 for that. So that's a total of 40. Now, the red team over here, Lee Manor School, obviously came second in the race, so you've got 30. The engineering was quite good, we thought, until you disappeared. So we gave you, very good that, we gave you 25 for that. And the general effect with your flag and so on, 18. And that gives you a total of 73. Now, Kent Fire Brigade, obviously you won the race, hands down, excellent paddling. The engineering we thought was good too, on the upside-down version of the car. We gave you 20 for that. And the flashing lamp, the general effect, the horn and so on, earn you 18. So with a total of 88, you're the winners. And can I congratulate you?
And so the yellow team from the West Kent Fire Brigade, in true style, are the winners of this meeting egg race.